is 757. It's the best podcast on the East Coast. No limit. You heard me?
You have a schedule. That's a schedule. If you want to see, all right. So let's take the podcast. What the fuck?
Yeah.
God damn. And it was just so. And it's real.
I'ma sit in that bitch like that.
You feel?
Black ass.
You want a fortress?
Dreadhead.
Damn. No Limit Podcast with Shogun D-Lo.
So you said it back. Let's start this over. Time and time again, we come back with the best of the best in the biz. You already seen first season, so you actually already know what the name is. But for the ones that don't, we are the No Limit Podcast.
Damn, Piccolo, you did that? Let's do it. There go Tarzan. On my first drill, nigga had to hop it on feet. Lil' dude, he too cold with that heat. Then we skirt off in that SRTG. Man, that fake ass dream, man, that shit throw is weak. Got them youngins in the hood popping with it like me. My little brother get the pack on just like me. Ops in the hood, yeah, niggas time to go creep. If you get to that money, you'll be so elite. I ain't worried about these hoes, man, these hoes for the streets. I done beat her back down, then she need some more sheep. I been getting to the money, I feel so complete. We keep spending on ops, now it's time for some peace. I don't know how these niggas keep speaking on me. Boy, you better move right, ain't no stopping this glee. I don't know how these niggas ain't keeping it G. Let's do it. Get to the money, always been a motto. I said all the trends, all these niggas gon' follow. Lil' bro kept this and got hit with that hollow. I serve all the junkies, they calling me Pablo. When it went through his neck, it was hard for her to swallow. Had to bend me a block on some new Forgiato. Double cup for the perk, got me feeling like Rollo. I can fly in the bitch like it ain't on tomorrow. Let's pop it. When y'all see me, y'all ain't even blow. Had to run around the car trying to get to the blick. Niggas already know how they go. So I ran down the street, them niggas hit the left. I was gon' get the blicking on bro. If I call Lil' Glock and C4, this shit getting took, this shit on the floor. How about the car? Bro for his shit with the G19 and it came with a dick. If the hoe on the fuck, she gotta give me some head. Bust down the bone, go post up a Fred. We really need to speak on this shit. This unsaid had to pop out the cut, try to knock off his dread. He capping on live, little bro, you was scared. Made him run through that backyard, he thought he was dead. On my first drill, nigga had to hop it on feet. Lil' dude, he too cold with that heat. Then we skirt off in that SRTG. Man, that fake ass dream, man, that shit throw is weak. Got them youngins in the hood popping with it like me. My little brother get the pack on just like me. Ops in the hood, yeah, niggas time to go creep. If you get to that money, you'll be so elite. I ain't worried about these hoes, man, these hoes for the streets. I done beat her back down, then she need some more sheep. I been getting to the money, I feel so complete. We keep spending on ops, now it's time for some peace. I don't know how these niggas keep speaking on me. Boy, you better move right, ain't no stopping this glee. I don't know how these niggas ain't keeping it G. Let's do it. I been getting to the money, I feel so complete. We keep spending on ops, now it's time for some peace. I don't know how these niggas keep speaking on me. Boy, you better move right, ain't no stopping this glee.
You already know what it is, ladies and gentlemen of the 757. This is the best podcast on the East Coast. You're now tuned in to the No Limit Show with your guy Just Ed, D-Lo the Shogun. And tonight, like I always say, we bring the best of the city. Tonight, we got Tevoo. You know what I'm saying?
What's good, my dog? How you feeling, man?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I just want to say, ladies and gentlemen, I always say, this is not just a music podcast. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter what you do, as long as you have some type of talent or entrepreneurship or your own in general, this is the place to come. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So, my guy sitting on the couch right now is a promoter.
For sure. Yes, sir. You know
that's
how
what it is,
do.
right?
You know how
Okay.
we do. We get busy.
All right. Let's get a little origin story, Mr. Tevoo. You know what I'm saying?
My man.
Because this,
Yo.
we'll get into it. Where you from?
I'm from 75, bro. P-Town, man.
Damn, you from Portsmouth too?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, that's the second artist.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Been born and raised in Portsmouth, you feel me? Went to Wilson, Norcom, feel me? Type shit. Little street kid, you feel me? But, you know, turned into a little nerd type shit. But you know how it is.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Ain't-
nah, but you feel me? You know, you got to get right sometimes.
Yeah, ain't nothing
You got
wrong
to get
with
busy,
that.
you feel me? You got to change your atmosphere, you feel me?
Oh, for a fact, you're not saying anything. It was just ironic because the last couple shows I've had nothing but Portsmouth people come on the show. I had Nino the Carter.
Okay.
Then I just had Cypher. He was just here.
Oh yeah, my man. That's shout out to him. You feel me? I know he got that little Cypher shit coming up and shit, whatnot. Hell yeah. Make sure y'all tap into that shit for shit show.
That's crazy because, like I said, today is Sunday. I had him here Wednesday.
Okay.
Then Nino the Carter last Sunday. So yeah. It's been a busy. No. One of the two. I know I had him in the last 2 weeks. But
shit,
man.
Your schedule busy, man. I get it.
But it gets so confusing. I mean, you understand it. I mean,
Trust me, bro. I understand, nigga. Traveling, man. Doing all that shit, promoting here in the city.
So
nigga, tired.
Before we get into the gritty, you said Portsmouth, right? And you was born and raised.
For sure.
I got to get this question out, and I'm going to keep asking it because my guy, Viral Virginia, allowed an artist, G-Face, I think it's G-Face Baby. He'll be here next week. And he made a comment saying, Portsmouth women are the best. Now, since you're born and raised in Portsmouth.
Wow, you want to hit me with that question, though?
Yeah, I got it. Before we even start what we about to talk about, I got to ask you that because,
Hey, look, bro, man. All I got to say is I ain't got nothing against Portsmouth women, you feel me? To each his own. That's how I always put it, you feel me? But I personally ain't got nothing wrong with Portsmouth females. I dated a couple they cool. The ones I dated was cool. Let me say that. For shit show, but but it is a little crazy though. Most of them a little crazy though. But you feel me? You just gotta know how to put them in their place.
Okay.
With respect though, respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully. I only say that, bro, because like I said, my guy Viral put this post up and he was like, G-Pace Baby was like, yeah. Portsmouth women, they top tier out of the 757, and I personally. I've only messed with one.
Okay.
And it was an okay experience. I mean, very fast paced, very street oriented, but it was different. But I had comment. I was like, yo, bro, junk as hell because the stories I've heard just was not it. Like, so where is he getting this shit from? But hey, everybody has a preference.
To each his own is my man. Like I say, to each his motherfucking own.
Yeah, I can dig
like
it.
That.
But so what made you like? What was the click? What was the sign from the one above to say, hey, yo, I'm about to be a promoter?
So, you feel me? To get a little slight background story of how I started this shit, you feel me? Like, I was fucking around with my cousin KJ, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. my dog KJ, man. But that's who actually got me started into this shit, you feel me? And on top of that, I was a people's person, you feel me? I ain't never really had no problem with nobody, for real, like that. But a lot of people just fuck with me. I was, vibe. Like we say, we let vibe take over sometimes with a lot of shit. So I just felt like my vibe is what attracted a lot of people to me. So I did my little shit, threw a little pool party. That shit went crazy. Shut down by 12 soon. You feel me? Then my brother came from New York. I was chopping it up with him. I'm like, yo, like, I want you to come in and do this shit with me. Like, you very business oriented just like me. You feel me? Like, I got the juice, you feel me, when it come to talking to people. You got the little sternness inside of you. So shit, my nigga, let's make it do what it do. So that's when we decided it was we was actually at my had a little kickback at my homegirl crib, you feel me? And my homegirl crib and my homeboy, but that's how I met her type shit.
Okay,
you feel me? You feel
okay.
me? But kicked it at the crib. We was all talking about it there, like, yo, let's do this shit. And it was I always gotta shout out my sisters, man. They the OGs that started this shit with me and my brother, you feel me? Deja and Destiny, you feel me? Everybody know them. Used to know them as 2 Up, 2 Down from back in the day, you feel me? And it was all over there just chopping it up like, yo, let's do this shit. Let's take over the city. Fuck it. We did that shit. Started off us 4, me, my brother Sam, Deja, Destiny, my nigga KJ, and we did it off like that. You feel me?
Okay.
Then we after that we end up going to the clubs and shit. That's how I end up getting the motherfucking taking over with Litos with 18 plus for a little minute. Then I end up going to Broadway for a little minute. You feel me? Then COVID, as we all know, COVID fucked a lot of motherfuckers up, man.
It shut a lot of things down. I know that for a fact.
Man, what? Shut a lot of shit down, but you always got to make an adjustment.
Right.
As an entrepreneur and as a business mindset, you always can't. You gotta have your hand in multiple shit. So that's when I decided to transfer into management. So I was like, all right, I like managing people. You feel me? I like talking, negotiating. So let me try that avenue. So that's when I started working with a couple of people like Tay Kelly, Versatile, Taiwan, Travis the Singer, my main man Ace, DJ Ace, which is based out of Richmond. You feel me?
I'm trying to tap into the Richmond market. I know a couple
Hey.
artists out there, but getting them to come here has been the hardest. I the crazy thing is, and not to cut you off, is,
you good. Talk to me.
having people come from different states. Like, I get the emails, I get the messages, and I don't know why. Maybe I need to put it on there or whatever like that. But people be like, oh man, I dig the show. Hey bro, I'm trying to get on the show. And I'll be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna set it up, put it on the calendar. Like we were talking about outside. I talk like 15 to 20 people a day trying to get them on the show or whatever until the last part. The conversation be going good. And then next thing you know, they be like, where you at, bro? I be like, Portsmouth. Portsmouth what? Portsmouth, Virginia. They be like, damn, bro. Like, I was just talking to a young dude now. He was he wanted to get on the show. He was going back and forth with me, and he was like, man, I'm in Alabama right now. I'm just like, I can't do nothing for you. Like, and I would love to do interviews, like do a mobile interview service, like go anywhere to do it. But
that's tough though.
But in order to do it, people gotta understand that it come with the paper.
Money.
It gotta come with the paper, because a lot of people don't understand that. Like, he was like, well, can you help me promote my music? I have no problem. If you got something, send it to me. And I tell people all the time, send it to me. I'll put it on my story. And if I really, really fuck with it, and I fuck with your movement, and I know that you're proactive on your page, I'll make my own post about it, put it on my actual feed, and it's stuck. Now it's on my page forever.
Oh God.
But I gotta see the initiative. I go to your page and you only got 3-4 posts, and the last time you posted was 2022. Then why would I help without, without the bread?
But you gotta sit there and promote yourself though as an entrepreneur, and you gotta have your own back end. See, a lot of motherfuckers want people to fund their shit. You feel me? And sometimes it work like that, but that's a whole nother route. You feel me? I ain't gonna get all the gems to the situation, but to say without too much saying, if y'all want to make some bread behind the scenes with this shit, look at the nonprofits. But that's all I'm gonna say on that though. You feel me?
Oh, he knows something. Okay, you know something.
No, something.
Yeah, you know something.
Something.
But I mean, you experienced being a promoter and a manager. Like, what has been like the hardest things that you dealt with?
Honestly, bro, it's really dealing with people, because a lot of people, when it come on the management side, a lot of people could try to lowball your artist or your DJ, or your band, or whoever, whatever you managing for, whoever, you feel me? They always try to lowball the individual, but you got the criteria. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got the criteria and your portfolio matches what you saying, why not pay me what I'm worth? That's all I'm saying. Don't get me wrong, I understand, if you come and tell me like straight up, hey, woo, 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 woo. Depending on if I'm fucking with you like that, we can work something out. Yeah. But if I don't know you like that, don't expect a handout. Don't expect a favor. Right. Because it's like, I don't know you well enough. Don't get me wrong, I might see your vision, but if I know it's like genuinely pure, then yeah. But that's just me though. Everybody is different.
That is very true. But I also, on top of that, like, I mean, you made a statement where, okay, how do you as a manager decide, or an artist decide what their price is? Like, okay, you just named, because you named like 3-4 artists, right?
Hell yeah.
You just said that's in a DJ that's under your belt, right?
Right.
It's my first time meeting you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we collabed on, Facebook and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
for sure. Just talked a couple of times, you feel me?
Exactly. And the music that you sent today, fire. I loved it. I mean, to the point where I was telling you, when we were setting this up, hey, bro, that dude that you had a video with, if it's done in enough time, send it to me, because I like it. Never heard of him from a can of paint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But so how do you decide their price, or they decide their price if they're known in certain areas? How does that work?
Prime example, right? I'm gonna use my DJ for example, DJ Ace, right? Because he been with me the longest out of everybody else. Well, other than Tay Kelly, but I've done a lot more business with Ace than Tay Kelly. So I would say with Ace, he's a celebrity DJ. He done been signed to 1017. You
Damn.
know, R.I.P. to Big Scar. You feel me? Because he was his official DJ.
Damn.
You know, before he passed, type shit. But you know, life be life. On top of that, he popped on the official DJ. You know what I'm saying? We just lost one of our homegirls. You know what I'm saying? That was closest to us. You know, everybody know what's going on. It's on Spiritual World. You know, she killed herself because, you know what I'm saying, because of HIV and shit. But, you know, R.I.P. my girl, you know, that was my peoples, though. You feel me? So, Chosen One Records, man, that shit kind of hit niggas deep. You feel me? That's why niggas kind of been off the scene. You feel me? Because a lot of niggas been like, Tevoo, where you been at? Da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, bro, I'm kind of dealing with shit right now.
You
like,
doing a mental reset, and I trust and believe.
Like don't get me wrong, I ain't no shorty like that. You know what I'm saying? Like to the point where it's like tears coming down my eyes and shit like that. But you know, just conversing with her that one time through my man Ace and shit, it was like, alright, like that was my man's homegirl and shit. And he was cool with her and he was working with her, shit like that. So I still kind of feel a little sympathy towards the family and towards the label though.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, that's my family too because they signed him. So you feel me?
Yeah.
That's how I rock shit.
And see, the thing is with that, it does get difficult, especially. But people don't understand. Sometimes when you lose somebody, you gotta have a reset. You gotta have a sit down. Like you said, he lost his homegirl and he lost a big source of income dealing with Big Scar. So readjusting. Okay, this is my life now, from what it used to be. It get hard, bro. Like trust and believe, man. I had a homeboy, like I told you, a couple days ago. I had a homeboy. Shout out to D-Lo the Shogun. I shout him out every show, even though he's not here. You know, and he just passed away 2 months ago.
Condolences, my man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And like, we were fire and ice. You know what I'm saying? We like the people that were here during our time together that were on the show. They got to see us go back and forth, and it made the show 10 times better. Because we had two different personalities, and people would sit down right there, and they'd be like, "These niggas about to fight?" Like they're yelling at each other, but it was just one of those things they didn't understand.
Right.
But it made the show even better. And then when he passed away,
like that yin and yang shit. You feel me? You can't have the one without the
yeah,
other shit.
So now it's just like I'm playing both roles. Like he was more business side, I was the more comical, jump on things. Like, oh yeah, we need to do this, and this.
Right.
He was like, nah, we got to put it in order. So now it is a jumble for me, like putting it all together and maintaining it. Like I was telling you outside, like sometimes I'll be having conversations with 20 people. I might tell 15 people yes, 5 people no, and don't remember half the conversations of who I've talked to. And that's because he used to be like, hey, bro, slow down. We'll do this, and this, and this. But now I'm just like jumping on opportunities. But I trust me, bro, I know how that goes.
But you've been doing your thing though, and I've been watching you. Feel me? From a distance type shit. Yeah. Like, bro, one thing about me, bro, like I might be off the scene for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Because as we all know, life be life, and then everybody got their own situations and shit. But you never take your ear from the city from where you started shit from. You feel me?
True.
Because you might be able to help one individual come up. That's all. So, but that's another thing I want to talk on too, because like I've been saying this shit for so long, and I think a lot of people are starting to realize it now, especially when it comes in our own city. We not supporting each other.
Let's speak on it then.
I ain't mean to try to, just dive right into it. No.
I want you to get into it. I want you to get into it just like that, because every show, like I said, most of the time I'm meeting these people for the first time, just like I'm meeting you for the first time.
Correct.
So, and they all say the same thing. The city. And I'm just like, well, damn, everybody got their own thing going on good. Like from what I've seen.
Yeah. Like
the big dogs with the podcast, the promoters, the engineers, even certain type of artists, they all got, got it going on.
Right.
But it's just like when that question gets brought up, I start to question a lot of things, because why do people feel the way they feel? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So give me your example.
Well, I've been in this game for a long time. You feel me? I consider myself an OG. Because I've been in this game for 7 years. We still got the young cats coming up, trying to do it the way we did it, but much better, which is cool. But I feel as though before COVID, I had a little saying, you feel me? I want everybody to eat, and I want everybody to win. Because we all can eat together. Cause each team brings something to the package.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So if niggas want to remember, you know, I ain't gonna say too much because there was a little situation where got carried away, was on the news, but I ain't gonna say which situation. But you know what I'm saying? That shit went crazy because we all collabed together and made a smaller situation to a bigger situation. Then on top of that, people gotta realize too, a lot of motherfuckers that we knew, they was all coming to each other's parties. So instead of everybody choosing to determine who to fuck with all that night, why not everybody just come together to under one building and everybody make a bag and go home and win it? That's just me though.
No, I respect it, and what I'm thinking about right now is just because when you said everybody can eat and everybody can win if we work together and stuff like that, there ain't no person I know of right now in the 757. Now you got some I do know of that get paper, to get a lot of money from their shows and their events. But the ones that are literally, you know, solidifying their position in the city and shit like that, y'all not millionaires yet. Y'all not on the news yet. Y'all not doing this, that, and the third. Where like you said, not everybody can eat. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody can, because, like I said, nobody's a millionaire to the point where you running something in the water or you running Wave Fest or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real shit though. But niggas don't understand though. Like, you gotta know how to organize your shit. Like I said, nonprofits. Right. So what I mean by that is you gotta know how to connect with certain people that got nonprofit organizations, because they already got the connections that you need. So why not build a rapport with the person that got the nonprofit, that got the connections that you want? So all you gotta do is build a rapport with that individual. Then that individual will invite you to come out with them to meet those people. So now you got a win-win situation. You got an easy access versus starting from a nonprofit, work your way up just to get with those individuals. Now you got an easy connect. So when you venture off, start your own nonprofit, now you got those connects already. And you already built a rapport with them. So it's easy for them to bring money in your pocket. But, you know, I just gave everybody a little gem right there, though, right quick. So,
if you feel like giving...
So, whoever take it with it.
If you feel like giving it, because at the same time, I'm the same way.
Because a lot of people feel like that shit, like people literally pay motherfuckers to give out this type of information. Why would I hide the information from the city that I was born and raised in? Like, let's look at a lot of these motherfuckers. Let's really run it back to before I really started shit. Let's look at Big Will. Let's look at Money Making Neat. Let's look at Cash Out Tay. You get what I'm saying? Those my dogs. You get what I'm saying? No disrespect to them or nothing like that. Let's look at them. Everybody started together, making pay, right? Everybody, look, Big Will's Turn Up Squad started Twerkpalooza, dab on them. You feel me? All of that shit. Now look at what happened. Everybody separated and did their own shit.
Now, I'm gonna ask you this. Do you feel like, and this is just opinion based, it's not factual based.
Type shit.
Do you feel like it was a money issue or a popularity issue? Because I know fame works in a different way. If a person's getting money and they just like, well, I earned this, I'm, you know, David Ruffin effect
type shit.
You know, they come to see me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They ain't come to see y'all.
Yeah. At the same, you know, and it could be money or it could be fame, where people be like, oh yeah, you the face of it, but don't realize there's a whole team behind you. You know what I'm saying? So which one you think it was for certain situations like that to happen?
Honestly, I probably feel like it's a little bit of both. Because, you know what I'm saying, money is the root of all evil, as we all done heard growing up. You feel me? And that's actually a true ass fact. Like, dead ass. Like, money is the root of all evil. It like bring the different side of motherfuckers out that you would never think that would be in that individual. You feel me? So the reason that I say that is because, like I say, somebody might have been getting paid more than the other individual, but everybody still had the same popularity. Because, like I said, once again, everybody that they was probably fucking with, you know, they was all going to each other's shits. So why not come as one and create a bigger situation with each other guy individually? That's where each other's strengths come into play. Because somebody's weaknesses might be that other individual's strength.
I could dig that.
That's why I'm so built on with the team. Like, I done created 3-4 teams and been successful every single time. And it's no, go ahead. No problem.
Well, cause everything you saying, I'm registering in my head. Cause you said you built 3-4 teams. Like, what do you mean by that?
I built 3-4 different promotion teams and have been successful.
Okay.
Like literally, like started from the bottom type shit. Like, don't nobody really know that individual, or they might know that individual, but I'm not gonna say I helped them, but I assisted them in becoming a better version of themselves.
Okay, so is it like say I wanted to start a promotion team and I came to you and I was like, hey, this is my idea. Did you like set up their foundation and their building blocks in order to do it, or did you find the people will be like, well, I know somebody in Suffolk, I know somebody in Chesapeake, I know 2 people in Newport News, y'all all got the same vision or the same idea base, let me get y'all together, boom. Because right there, that sounds like a legitified business.
My shit was, but the way I did it was a little bit different. See, back in the day, like I say, shit was different. Everybody was fucking with everybody. Everybody was cool. It really wasn't no issue. So now this time frame now is a little bit different. So how I kind of based my team was kind of off of popularity per se. In the beginning, my very first, it was off of popularity. Like I need to get a group of females that everybody know and that everybody want to see, and we gonna rock out like that, and we gonna make some money together. Mm-hmm. That's how I did it, and it was the easy route. Don't get me wrong, I kickbacks out the ass, you feel me, bonding time, because at the end of the day, you might have a whole bunch of females under one roof, but we also got to keep it a band too. Each female, sometimes females don't get along when it's a whole bunch of them.
They don't get along if they feel like one's getting more attention, or don't let no money get involved. Because then y'all, I get it, but females sometimes they be tripping. They be like, why she get this and I got this? Bro,
it's about it's about the work ethic that you put in at the end of the day. That's how I always told my team. I'm gonna pay you for your work ethic. I'm not going, whatever you do, I can sit there and put the bread out all day long. I can have my investors come and assist me all day long to make a great situation. But I'm not gonna pay you if you're not putting in the work to help us make a bag.
I could dig that.
Cause as a team, I'm not asking my team to put out money because this is my shit.
Right.
But but y'all are my team, so this y'all shit too.
Yeah.
But I want y'all to, in order to build y'all shit up. So if you definitely want to venture off and start your own team or start your own modeling business or whatever the fuck you want to do, you can do the shit because you done seen me do it. And that's all I want. And I done seen a couple people do it. You get what I'm saying? Prime example, I'm, to, even though, me and this individual not cool no more, but I done seen this person, come from my team, left, and started their own shit, and they did what the fuck they were supposed to do. Now, granted, certain, behind the scenes stuff happened, but all I gotta say is that situation, that would have been a powerful situation right there.
Okay, so you got a lot of secrets going on. Let me ask you this. Have I had, before I post the clips and videos, I had the person on this show?
Have you had the individual on this show?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
Okay, all right. That's all about it. Cause
I don't think you have it, though. I ain't even gonna hold you, because from the videos that I have been, been looking at and browsing through, I haven't seen that individual yet.
Okay, because I didn't have so many episodes where it'd be a dope ass conversation, everything be going good, and then I'll post the clips and they just like, nah, they lying, bro. But if you posted those, some people that actually was on the team, they gonna know who the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, all right.
But I don't think as a whole, like, everybody knows, because a lot of stuff does happen behind the scenes that I feel like, even though I'm saying something about it, I'm not speaking on it because I don't want, because it ain't nobody business what the fuck done happened.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You don't want to put the energy back out there.
Yeah, like, put the energy back out there because the shit is old, but I want people to know shit does happen behind the scenes. So don't think shit sweet behind the scenes when you're a promoter. Like, it really can get wild behind closed doors.
Especially in today's game, because promoters, it's like
they beefing with each other.
It's like promoters, bro. I had another, what's his name, bro? I think I got so many DJs. It's one of the DJs out of Atlanta, bro. Me and him was cool. And homie was just like, he was like, nah, I can't let this shit slide no more. I gotta tell y'all what's going on. These motherfuckers bringing in young girls. They not IDing them, and then they get them drunk and off of drugs, and then have them do acts on camera.
And I heard that shit though.
And so like he was like, and then he hit me up. He was like, "Ed, bro, you wouldn't believe it," because I was like, "Oh wow," because I knew the promoters. I knew about the promoters. I ain't gonna say I know y'all personally.
Right.
But I knew the promoters, their work and their parties, and I was like, okay, yeah, y'all really be doing it. But I've always peeped it and be like, those one of those things that I don't want to be involved in because it looked like it come with a lot of bullshit. And then when he sent me the text messages, and I'm reading the text messages, and I'm looking at all this, and I'm just like, yo, he called y'all out on y'all bullshit, and the only thing y'all telling this man is, oh, you letting your emotions affect your bag. When he telling y'all that y'all soliciting young girls and getting them drugged up and fucked up and things are happening to him, and you telling him your emotions is messing up your bag, like, bro, what?
Nah, see me, I feel like now whoever that promoter was or whatever the case may be, based off of the information that you just told me and what I heard is like I feel like they priorities fucked up.
Yeah, bro.
Because it's like your crowd's supposed to be your number one fucking priority at the end of the day, because people come outside to have fun and be safe. If people don't feel like they can be safe at your shit, what makes you think that they gonna come to your shit?
Exactly.
Like, let's be real. I'm gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers, I'm gonna really tell it. Because a lot of motherfuckers think promoters really be making a bag behind the scenes. But really, sometimes we be taking dead ass L's. Like, we really be coming out of pocket some nights. But we do it because it's about the experience that y'all had. Me personally, I do it because I love it. I don't do it for the money. And that's what a lot of people fail to realize I feel as though it's the big difference between me and other people. Just like my two captains, like Red and Newski, they not here right now, you know what I'm saying? Because they on a couple of them on their way back, you feel me? Hopefully they have a safe drive and shit like that. But these are the people that saw my vision since day one. You get what I'm saying? And they ain't never switch up regardless of all the bullshit that done went down in the city, all the rumors and all that other shit, you feel me? They ain't never switch up. We kept it going. We you know what I'm saying? We did the unthinkable that niggas would never think would have happened. Like, bro,
I can tell in your tone and looking at your body language. Like, I can tell you, like, you've been through the ringer. And
hell yeah, bro. Like, niggas do not understand. Like, for me to be where I'm at right now is a great thing. You feel me? Because a lot of people was like, I don't think Tevoo is gonna be able to withstand this shit. He too soft. This, that, and the third. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little soft at it, but it's about how you deal with people. Like, you can't just be stern and tell motherfuckers what the fuck to do, because we all grown.
And that's what I was about to say. I don't like when people say that soft term, because a lot of people come off aggressive and it comes off disrespectful. And I done had a couple people that I've talked to personally, and they want to tell people, oh man, you got to do it like this, you got to do it like that, and da. It's like, yo, bro, I want people to feel comfortable coming around me and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a business at the end of the day, so you got to be stern on what you said, but at the same time, I don't want to come off as dickish, because if you come off as dickish, who wants to deal with you? Nobody. They gonna go somewhere else. Like, even what I charge now, that $50, I explain to everybody. I don't just give them, hey bro, it's $50. Yeah, I tell them like, hey yo, in the past, because my first season and the second mid season, I was doing everything for free.
Oh wow,
and,
okay.
Yeah, and
I'm about to say, but you gotta start off like that sometimes, and then when you build your,
and it wasn't, because the crazy thing about it, I wasn't even gonna charge. And then I've had other podcasts where like, damn, you charge people, and I was like, bro, I charge them because, one, I live in Newport News.
Hell yeah, that's a drive.
So imagine you driving from Newport News to Portsmouth, you waiting for the person to get here and they don't show up. Now I don't have content for the week, and I just wasted 50 miles. That that's a tank, not a tank of gas, but that's a good couple gallons.
No cap.
You know what I'm saying?
You could use to go handle some other shit.
You know what I'm saying? Or tell somebody that really wanted to be like, oh cool.
Tell that person to come on through. You know what I'm saying? Or I take their slide, whoop de whoop. But see, that's what another thing a lot of people don't like to communicate.
Exactly. And I've had that happen like a couple. Yeah, I had it happen recently, like last week. And the dude, he was just like, "Yeah, bro, I'm gonna come on the show, blah 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 blah." So people was asking me for the date, and I was like, "Well, it's already done."
Mm-hmm.
And we get into it, and I was like, "Well, you can pay when you can." Da 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 da.
Right.
Last minute, he goes, not to put his business out, but he had a family member that fallen ill.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I'm already up here, like, damn.
like why the fuck you?
Yeah. Luckily, I had my guys from Non For Real, Juan Poppy. I told him, I was like, bro, we talked. Another guy from Facebook, and he was just like, yeah, bro, I'm on the way. Soon, go. He was here in like 30, 45 minutes. But if that didn't happen, I would have been shit out of luck. So I know for a promoter, it's even bigger than that, because I've seen so many things happen to promoters. Like, and I want to ask you a couple questions about that too. Professional settings. How would you handle that situation with T.I.? Do you remember a couple months ago where promoter was, promoting his club and stuff like that, and the flyers he had put T.I. on it.
Right, I remember that.
But T.I. wasn't invited. He didn't get no back end from it. He didn't know anything about it. Like, how would you handle that situation as a promoter?
See, me, bro, that's a little tricky situation, because most of the time, if I'm booking a celebrity, I'm gonna make sure the contract is already signed, sealed, or delivered. You feel me? I don't false advertise anything, because let's say, for instance, if I did, let's say if I did do that false advertisement bullshit, right? T.I., and let's say T.I. do come, you feel me? I'm gonna pull that nigga to the side. Hey, look, boom, I ain't even gonna, I probably ain't expect you to come, whoop, but this is what I done made so far. I work out a little situation with him. But if not, then we just gonna conduct business as normal business people supposed to. Because sometimes, once you build that relationship with that artist, then yeah, you can do shit like, oh yeah, me and you can work some shit out for the door. We break even, whoop. You might take a little 30, and then I take the rest, whatever. But like I say, you got to build a rapport with that celebrity though, because trust me, it's something that will do that. But
I just want to know. This is my first time having a promoter on the show.
Yeah,
so I want to know what y'all had. You're my prime example of promoter. So
got you.
But
that would still be wrong though, cause why you false advertising?
Yeah, okay.
It's like, why you shouldn't never false advertise something, because then if you false advertise, the person don't come through, and you might sell all these sections for fucking, like in Virginia. I ain't gonna lie to you, like difference dealing with Atlanta, doing business in Atlanta and North Carolina, and here. North Carolina and fucking Atlanta section prices is so fucking cheap.
They cheap?
Cheap as a bitch.
For real?
Yes.
I would have thought they would be higher.
Bro, Atlanta, bro, you can, like, on a good night, non-celebrity, bro, you can get a bottle and 5 people for like $200.
Are you serious?
Yes, my nigga.
That's crazy.
Bro, Charlotte, bro, matter of fact, I went, because my homeboy out in North Carolina, he had India Love out there, right? And I ain't even tell him I told him I was coming, but I ain't tell him when I was coming, because he told me I was good. But, I like to show love to my niggas, even though I don't be out there like that, because it's like, at the end of the day, you got to make your bag, too. You got to go home and feed your kids and take care of your household. So, you feel me? I ain't got a problem paying that, because if you always let me in all the time, one time of me paying that bread, it ain't going to hurt my pockets. It's just me showing love to you. Like, I expect the same way back. But, bro, the price was so fucking cheap, my nigga. So, like, if we bought Rob 49 here, Natalie Nunn at Soko, you feel me? Tickets was already going for $50 to $100 off rip.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, about $50 to $100 off rip. Sections was the $1,000 and up.
Are you serious?
Yes, for Natalie Nunn, bro. Them section prices be high as fuck.
For Natalie Moonface Nunn?
Yes, bro. From Baddies, bro.
I'm sorry.
I'm being honest with
my
you,
BM
bro.
made me watch that shit. You are not what you think you are. I wish people. Now I like how you did that deal with Zeus, and I can't deny you your bag.
Right, I can't.
But I've been watching you and looking at you for years, and you used to get bullied. Like, you used to get bullied Like, them are the real baddies, the ones that used to bully your ass. I don't know what summer or what dick you sucked to get your confidence up, but yo, I be watching you on the show and I be like, yo, this ain't the same shorty that was real skinny, real moon, long chin ass, and really getting bullied and mollywopped out here.
Yeah,
now
they do though.
Now you're running a business, and I give you props on that.
Yeah, she doing her shit though.
But yo, oh my God, it bothers me. But $1,000 is crazy,
bro. They and motherfuckers was paying that shit.
I can understand Rob 49.
Rob 49, man.
But even Tuskegee, she was up here.
I didn't even know, bro. The crazy thing is though, I didn't even know Tuskegee was down here, bro, until a week after. She got out here, bro.
Yeah, my home.
I ain't even know shit about it.
Yeah, my little homie. Shout out to Zion Rainey, bro. He been bro, watching him come up. Like when I first met him, like he was still in high school.
Oh shit!
And we were talking like, this is what you gotta do. This is how you do your interviews. Da 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 da. Because he was strictly music at one point. He'll do like skits and stuff. But then when I first seen him do like big, I mean, he pulling in names bigger than me. So I'm just like,
So he doing that shit?
He doing it. Crushing it. And that's how I found out that Tuskegee, she was in here because next thing you know, he catching her out the club like.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he caught her right out the club, and she was genuine with it. Did the interview, and I'm just like, my dog. Then he did the Friday interview. Then he did the Bossman D-Lo, Caribou.
Oh damn.
Yeah, right. Like
he was snapping doing his thing.
But he's on a run. But I like you said, I wonder. I wonder about some of these clubs. Is it them that's charging those big booth prices, or is it the people that's coming through?
It's the celebrities, because the celebrity prices vary.
You
know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just I could talk about it because it's already been done. But like, prime example, when me and a couple other niggas bought Big Boogie down here to Lido's before it got turned into levels and shit. Boogie wanted fucking, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, that nigga wanted at least like 25-30K. Just to come for a hosting and to sing a couple of songs. 30K.
30 bands.
30 bands, bro.
That's more than some people in the world make a year. And you wanted that for 30 minutes to an hour.
Bro, I don't never do 30 minutes to an hour. See, that's where a lot of people fuck up at, too.
Oh, so you make them work for that shit.
I make them work for that shit. Yeah, like, damn right. Nigga, if I'm paying $30,000-$40,000 for your ass to come here, motherfucker, I'm gonna get my money's worth for that shit, on God. So me, hopefully these promoters out here take this knowledge right here. But this is what I do. If I'm booking a celebrity to come through, most celebrities normally come for the last, like you said, 30 minutes to an hour. I make them come an hour and a half to get fans a whole hour and a half to see, take pictures, whoop. But the last 30 minutes, I let her come up, he or she come up there and do her thing or his thing. But I really want to give them that energy because, like, at the end of the day, 757, we don't have that many celebrities come out here like that.
They starting though.
Well, they starting too.
They starting.
But you know what I'm saying? But that shout out because of Pharrell. Come on. Pharrell gave us something in the water. We ain't had shit for a minute. We just had College Beach Week. Like me and a few others, we was throwing shits every summer just to keep shit moving, keep the motivation going. You get what I'm saying? But after a while, that shit getting boring. Come on now. We had the Cave. Everybody remember the Cave, boy.
Jesus, please don't talk about the Cave. Please don't. I didn't have, like I said, I was in the military.
Hey, the Cave, bro, was the day.
Before I was even in the entertainment world and trying to do my thing. And I was going there as a military member, and the Cave just had me like, yeah. So, yeah,
but yeah, I'm just saying, though, before, when Cave shut down, 18 plus ain't had nowhere to go. This just to tell motherfuckers the type of shit I was doing behind the scenes for everybody, right? So that's how Lido's came into play with 18 plus. Lido's weren't going for the shit. You get what I'm saying? So motherfuckers was like, all right, well, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. I went in that shit, got down, talked to the owners like, hey, look, 18 plus ain't got nowhere to go. We want to get them somewhere to go. Because all this killing and shooting and shit, me personally, I won't fucking with it.
Yeah, because they bored. They
bored as fuck. Like, why take something away from them versus giving them something to fucking do? I get it, everybody always gonna have their little beefs and their little problems. And, motherfuckers gonna have no choice but to hash that shit out. But, we can't control motherfuckers' actions inside the club. We can just try to do our best to make sure everybody still is a safe environment and nothing happens. But, you know, if motherfuckers get rubbing, they gotta get the fuck out. Simple. But when I threw my shits, motherfuckers knew don't start no shit in my shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm putting out my hard-earned money for y'all. Because y'all ain't got shit to do. So if y'all got problems, come holler at me. Let me know. Like, motherfuckers that won't even on my team, call my phone. Hey, Tevoo. Like, Tevoo. I got buff. Like, I know this bitch coming to your shit. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, just running off at the mouth. And I'm like, look, bitch. Y'all not starting that shit.
The reason I'm laughing is because I had a shorty on here a couple of months ago. Shout out to Skittles. And like
I remember Skittles, hell yeah.
And she had just posted on her story where she was like, this the motherfucker that was throwing tables and chairs at the club the other night. And if you see dude's picture, and then when you said, oh yeah, you ain't coming here starting that shit, and you just look at dude's picture, bro, and you know he faded off of something, he got sweat pouring on. I'm just like, yo, I gotta give a lot of respect to promoters, bro, because it's just like it's more of a loss than a win in a sense, because people can act up and ruin not only your name but mess up your bread, bro.
Bro, yes,
and
bro.
That's why I could never do it, because you mess up my bread,
I got a problem with you now.
You might as well send me to the big house, cause I gotta do something to you, bro.
See, bro, that's my thing is, your name is all you got at the end of the day. You feel me? And that's just some real nigga shit. Like, at the end of the day, that's all you fucking got is your name.
Yeah.
Because you could do all this, I can do all this shit in the world for motherfuckers. I can make the most latest events in the city. I can have 1 million fucking articles. I can have 1 million fucking interviews out the ass. But all that shit ain't gonna matter, because all they gonna remember is what the fuck I did for them at that time. So when I do leave this shit, you get what I'm saying? When I do decide to retire, which I am end up retiring soon, you feel me? Because I'm getting old, bro. Like, I don't want to be doing this shit no more.
Retired? I'm getting old. There ain't no, I don't see a speck of gray on you right now. What are you talking about?
Alright, so what I mean is, so I'm like, I'm getting old, bro. I'm old. I ain't trying to put my age out here, but I'm getting old. You feel me?
Okay.
I ain't like, I'm close to hitting 30 type shit. Like, I'm like a few years from hitting 30.
Okay, what's that supposed to mean?
Like, I ain't trying to still be in the club by then. You feel me? I'm trying to.
Okay, I get it.
I'm trying to settle down. You feel me? Give me a little jaunt. You get what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I got one now. I got a little baby on the way and shit like that. So, you know, I'm preparing for that and shit like that. But, you know what I'm saying? But it's, at the end of the day, I want something to happen for my kid that has something to go by at the end of the day, even though, you know, my child probably won't, you know, be here too much longer. Because, you know, once the baby here, I'm going to be honest, I might just dip and float. You feel me? Because I just feel like Virginia ain't where it's at for my child. I want my child to be able to, if she want to do something else or go into entrepreneurship, I want her to be able to flourish in it and have those connections. And some of my connections in Atlanta and North Carolina, so I'd rather be around there so that way I could just ease it right on up in there.
You talking to a Charlotte cat, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I know
so you already know. I know you know DJ Chuck T and all of them.
Yes, indeed. Hey, literally, bro, I literally just asked him to come out here and do a seminar for managers, for promoters, for artists in general, just to learn the music game. And the first thing he said, you got that bag? I come anything? I was like, I know what that bag come with. But it would be the thing is, I would have to have enough people really want to learn something for me to do something like that.
But see, let me say this too, because a lot of people, I feel like, do it, like I say, for the greed, for the money. Sometimes you got to do it because you love to do it. Like I say, this was always a hobby to me. This was something that I loved to do. This wasn't something that I wanted to do just for the hell of it. I didn't want to do it just to be around bitches. I didn't want to do it just to pop bottles every fucking night. I did this shit because I love to fucking do it, and I really fuck with people, and people just naturally attracted to me. So when a night get fucked up, like you say, our money is fucked up, I be mad as shit. But you know what? I go home knowing at the end of the night, though, that even though it was a fucked up night, you know, bitches or niggas started fighting. I know everybody was still lit as a bitch, though, for that time. So I already know motherfuckers coming back next week. That's why my DMs be flooded every week. You know, what you special guest, birthday section, woo woo, like, let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? Even with clubs starting from the ground up, let's Notorious. Everybody remember Notorious before that shit, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Notorious. I ain't gonna lie, that was my motherfucking club, bro. The best best club ever that I have worked for.
I think now everybody going to, because before you got here, I was talking to a homeboy because I thought he was racing the damn 4-wheelers up the street, and I thought I seen him.
I saw all those niggas and shit.
Yeah, I thought it was because he do stuff like that, and I was just like, "Hey, bro, where you at?" I said, because it sounded like he was out on the street. He was like, "Man, I'm at the rooftop, bro. I'm at the rooftop, bro. You gotta come through." And like the rooftop right now is getting a lot of eyes looking, a lot of parties being thrown. So it's just like I understand like new clubs, bro. Once they get that good vibe, it lasts for a good little while.
But people don't want to put in that work though, because when you start off at a new club, a lot of motherfuckers not gonna go to it. So you gotta build it up. Now, granted, let's really talk about it. If we want to run it back, everybody know Origami is ran by Creative Nation. Once Guava opened up, once niggas knew it was Creative Nation, it's just an easy
accident.
Easy adjustment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. Creative Nation running on Guava. Oh yeah. Oh, we over there.
Yeah.
Back to You Me R&B. Back to My Fridays. Then boom, what they do? They waited for a little minute. Then they opened up Yukio and made more bread instead of just opening throughout the week. Now they got Yukio on the weekends and making a bigger bag. Every fucking week. It's a formula to that shit. Like, and if you can't master it, you know, it's a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? But they've been doing that shit for so long, and that's where I'm like trying to get at too, because you know, a lot of them niggas don't know because I got this in the works, but I'm about to have my own little club shit, but it's not gonna be here though. I got some shit.
I should have clicked the button for me to see y'all see my face. I was excited, and he was like, "But it ain't gonna be here though."
It's not. And I'm gonna say why, because no disrespect to my own city, but we really got way too many clubs.
You think the 757 got way too many clubs?
When it comes to competition, yes. Everybody like to compete. See, a lot of people don't know. Some of these clubs, they actually communicate with each other.
Oh shit, yeah. You telling me something new? Cause I
some of the bro, like in other states, bro, some of these clubs dead ass be communicating like, all right, we gonna do woo 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 woo, and they make a bag off of it.
Damn, like a circuit, like a chicken circuit.
Yeah,
almost.
like dead ass, like a whole fucking circle, bro.
Oh wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how some of these motherfuckers dead ass be doing. You know, you got some that, you know, do their own motherfucking thing, whatever, woo woo. But some of the time, bro, they dead ass be in cahoots with each other and like form that shit together, and they be making that bag together. Dead ass.
That's crazy. You didn't put me on something new. I didn't know. Well, after having kids and stuff like that, me going outside the clubs, it just don't work for me. I can't, like, I had a moment of truth. Like, damn, I'm spending $300, $500 on an outfit, then having like $200-$300 in your pocket, spending on drinks, and somebody step on your shit, you sweating through your shit, and like. And I'm just like, oh damn, I can't wear this next weekend. People gonna be like, oh, you had that fit on before. I was like, yeah, clubs ain't for me no more. Yeah, we ain't doing this shit no more. Nah, I'm straight.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what's gonna happen to me. You know what I'm saying?
When
my kid dropped them, but at the end of the day though, I want my kid to be straight.
Yeah, because it ain't nothing like being drunk as hell coming from a club and trying to change your diaper. That shit will fix you real quick.
Hey, well, thank you for the
it will change you real quick.
To come home drunk and try to change my baby diaper.
Bruh, I'm trying to tell you, but it's a reality check. Because, like, I mean, like you were just saying, bro. I mean, you kind of opened my eyes a little bit. Like, I want No Limit to be bigger than what it is already. Mm-hmm. And this is, I wouldn't say this is it for me. I would say that it's just the first stepping stone for me to go further ahead, because I want to have a radio station. I want to do shows. I want to do bigger things for artists and business owners and stuff like that. But I understand where you're coming from. Like, if you're in a scenario doing it every weekend, I can see where you might get burnt out mentally, where it's just like, hey, bro, it's something better out here, especially for my family and for myself. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely get it.
Right.
Another question I want to ask you, since we talking about promoting and stuff like that, the goods. I want one more bad before we go to the good.
All right.
Finesse 2 times. Yep, I'm gonna say it.
Why?
Finesse 2 times. Because now, like I said, bro, I don't get promoters in here. You're my first promoter.
I got you. Talk to me.
So the situations with Finesse 2 times, finessing either promoters or clubs and stuff like that. How would you? I know you said contract based, but how would you handle situations like that? Because I didn't even see where dude, because him and his brother are damn near twins,
right?
And like his brother will put on like a little ski mask or whatever. You think it's finesse,
but it ain't really him.
You know what I'm saying? How would you go about something like that?
See, me, I don't handle all that. See, me, I'm a bougie nigga. I'm a bougie nigga when it comes to my shit. I let my lawyers handle all of that.
Okay, then.
You feel me?
Lawyer up. Shit.
Yeah, I'm lawyered up. You feel me? I make sure my shit is right. Because if you try to fuck me over, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm coming for my bag plus a little bit more.
I could only imagine.
But to be honest with you, though, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't, Ace was actually finessed 2 times to a DJ for when he did it. Because he came out here to Richmond, then he came out here to Broadway. Ace was his DJ. That shit was cool. But I've never, when we was with him a few times, I personally never seen him, like, finesse anybody. Now, I can't speak for what he do when we won't
around him
or with him during the times that he went on tour or went to appearances and shit like that. But the times that we was with him, he ain't do no niggas like that. So I only can speak for when I was around a nigga.
True.
So to me, he always did good business when we was with niggas. You know
okay.
what I'm saying?
I respect
it. It's another
it.
jump too for promoters. If you do got a celebrity that's coming, as far as like concerts and tours and shit, they in a closer city, try to book them then because it's cheaper.
You giving out free gems. I hope y'all paying attention.
Free gems.
Cause that's wild. Now, I'm gonna give you a couple more questions before we wrap up. Wrap up the show. What has been your best time? Like something that you will remember forever. You might tell your grandkids about it.
Bro, I remember when I got 2 different phone calls. First phone call was from Authentic Empire. That's when they first started going crazy. That's when they had Money Move,
Boom
Fujiano, Boom Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Fujiano and goddamn Money Move was like his 2 hitters at that time. You get what I'm saying? And
yeah, the song called that too.
Yeah.
That's wild. Yeah.
Oh God.
I remember that way.
And more than my dogs. Like I really be texting them niggas on some chill shit. Like, you feel me? Like they even came to Vibes a couple of times. Like matter of fact, Nisha had actually booked them at Gami.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, but actually was kicking it with them. You know what I'm saying? Authentic Empire. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? When I was there, when we got the phone call, like, hey, look, we fuck with your artist. How he doing shit? Woo. You get what I'm saying? And we had a little situation with them, and we was trying to get the all the papers and stuff released to drop this song, cause we remixed one of TLC songs, and we was trying to get all the paperwork and and all the right paperwork and stuff together, the lawyers, the payments, how everything was gonna be processed, the percentages, so forth, so on, and it was just like after a while, like when it was almost finalized, I kind of stopped myself. You know what I'm saying? Because on top of that, that was my second year kind of managing people. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know too much. You know what I'm saying? So I was really just going with the flow at the moment. And actually had ended up his video, my man's videographer, State of Art, which I know a lot of people do know him. So shout out State of Art. You feel me? By him actually having experience in management, I was like, hey, State, you know what I'm saying? You know a little bit more of the background than what I do. I'm just starting off. I want you to take lead because I want to learn. So that way I won't make no dumbass decisions or mistakes. So boom. He respected it. You know what I'm saying? He took over. And we came back to the hotel. Chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? He told me what he saw was red flags. And he explained it to me like, look, like, nigga, when you in this situation, you gotta analyze this, is that, and the third. So I was like, all right, cool, that makes sense. And I was like, all right, my nigga, I really see why the fuck you said that. Like, that shit makes sense now. So I just personally, like, based off of his personal experience and his experience in management, he just personally felt like that it wasn't the right move at the moment. You know what I'm saying? We could get a better situation, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? And that's when my man Ty had end up going to Ethica. He actually going to Cali one time and end up linking up with the owner of Ethica and actually end up getting a little meeting and shit with him. Matt Cook, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people know that as the CEO of Ethica. You feel me? Chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? We had some good situations with him. We cooked up some songs with him. You feel me? Man, it was a good experience. You feel me? Like, trust me, we got some shit in the vault now too that we just waiting to release. Like, so trust me, like it's some moves definitely that's about to be made, and like, and then on top of that, like niggas don't know too. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and say this too. Like, there's a lot of reality TV shows going on now, and all I gotta say is I'm getting ready to drop. I
seen a couple in Virginia, bro. And I even had somebody hit me up and was like, "Yo, you think you can do like, you know, the camera work or the interviews for some of the people that's gonna be on the show?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll be down with it." But I'm just like, I told him straight up, I said, if you gonna be like one of those reality TV shows where everybody wanna beef and fight and shit like that, because you know, obviously I don't have no security and shit like that. I was like, yeah, I could do it, but they get to scrapping. I'm being that bitch scrapping too, because this is my livelihood. Like, this is my livelihood right here, like, bro, like, no,
but that's why you gotta put in your contracts that you gotta have insurance and let them pay your deductible for all your equipment.
Hey yo, I like this guy. He's putting out a lot of gems.
Like,
but so without going in too much detail, reality TV, you about to get something going.
I'm not gonna say what company, with reality TV company. It ain't on the type, ain't no Zeus type shit. But cause I don't want niggas to think it's on that type of level. But trust me, that's definitely coming in the works. You feel me? But let's just say it's gonna be one of the mainstream TV shows that these females be watching. One of the top 3, and I ain't gonna say which one because the females probably know, you know what I'm saying, the top 3 that they be watching. Because I know your girl probably know.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. I ain't even gonna drop no names, but you feel me? I'm just gonna show you one thing on my phone, and I ain't even gonna say no more about it. You feel me?
I'm literally excited.
Hey, that's all I gotta say. Look at this. Look at this record. That's all I gotta say.
Oh. Hey. Okay. Yeah. Okay then. We gonna move on from that. We gonna go ahead and move on from that. Yeah.
Let's just say it's about to get real. Like P-Town about to get put on the map.
Yeah. Hey y'all, I hope y'all prepared for that one. Shit.
And a podcast is gonna be starting off there. That's gonna be the first podcast too. But
okay. Oh,
that's how I'm moving.
He got some things in the works. That's all I'm gonna say right there. He got some things in the work. But to wrap it up a little bit, I want you to talk about a little bit about managing artists. Because that with that deep side is what I wanted to ask about. Because how's your feelings on that?
Management, you have to have a lot of patience, because you dealing with, like I say, once again, you're dealing with another individual that has their own personal problems and demons that they might be battling or whatever the case may be. So you got to know how to deal with that. And as a manager, it's pretty much like dealing with a female a little bit, because if they don't like something, you got to hear them bitch about it. Whether you a female or a male, you know what I'm saying? There's no disrespect to none of the people that's under me, because we fuss and fight all day long when it comes to shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to find a common ground to what they want. You know what I'm saying? And as you being the manager, you got to fight for what they want, because you're their mouthpiece. So they expect you to get the job done. So like if they say, oh, I want to be here or I want to be there, it's kind of like your job to kind of put yourself in that scenario, so that way your client can be where he want to be, or he or she want to be. Let me say that, because it is some female artists as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with Pretty Loco. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Treat.
Okay, then.
Goddamn, I fuck with Big JoJo. You know what I'm saying? Those like some of the main ones that I really do fuck with. Chantel Diverse.
Okay.
yeah, like they some of the 7.5s that I really is fucking with. You know what I'm saying? And this is one girl that's like, she real like on the radar, like nobody don't know her yet, but she her name is go by Key the Artist. She from Chesapeake.
Okay.
So, but she got some shit too.
Okay, I'm surprised. You said some. We didn't have Pretty Loco up here. My homie, he had Chantel Verse up here. I got her on Facebook, so I see all her drama shit. Big JoJo, she was supposed to come up here, but that day we had like 6 artists in here, so I know why she didn't show up.
Right. I feel.
But I'm surprised she didn't say Brizzy J or G Lit or. I fuck
with G Lit, but we gonna leave
Brizzy. You leave Brizzy out.
Brizzy alone. We gonna leave Brizzy alone. Leave Brizzy alone.
Hey yo. Oh, y'all heard the deep sounds. Okay. I mean, she got her shit going on, man.
Don't get me wrong. Now, her and my artist, they did have a song together that dropped, and the shit was fire. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, personal differences, and when it comes to certain things behind the scenes, once again, it didn't work out well. So you gotta let things be and
bygones be bygones
type situation, and let that own person find their own way type shit.
Any male artists that you work with, or your artists?
Most of them are males. I don't have really.
No, I'm saying like, cause the females that you listed, you said your artist had like songs or you knew about. Yeah. Is there any male artists that's out here that you like got? It's on your radar. Like, okay, they tough.
I got a couple on, like, my man, like, shout out to my dog Orlando Jackson. You know what I'm saying? That's family right there.
He was supposed to come up here too.
That was. All my dogs supposed to get up here. Right?
Yeah, nah, he was supposed to be up here, but he was out of town.
Oh, okay.
And our schedules didn't collide.
Got you. I feel that. I got Fetty. You got One Real Fetty out here. You got BEO. That's my dog. You feel me? Cause like I just really feel like a lot of these niggas should have been out the city by now. To be honest, Crazo.
I'm fucking with and my bad, bro. If I fuck up your name. Stu Money.
I heard of Stu, but I haven't listened to any of his shit yet.
That nigga, I don't know what about it, bro.
I'm gonna have to like dead ass like get in tune with his shit.
He kind of remind me of Pee Wee Longway.
Okay.
He give me that type of feel, but he has like a Virginia feel to him. If like Pee Wee Longway was from Virginia, that would be Stu Money. Okay. That's how I feel. And a lot of people ain't gonna like what I just said, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. I was about to say it's your own opinion. But I will say this though. When it comes to management, you gotta make sure your client is taken care of on both ends, on your end and the person that's booking them, because you can definitely get scammed. Make sure you do your research too, when people are reaching out to you about booking your artist or DJ, band, whatever you managing, right? Because you do got a lot of scams out here that expect you to send money. Because I'm saying this shit because it almost happened to me a couple of times.
Oh, it didn't happen to me. Shit,
I ain't even gonna cap to you. It almost happened to me. I was actually I just signed this guy out of Cleveland. He's a motivational speaker actually.
Damn.
And we was actually supposed to go to. We actually went to one part of London, but then we were supposed to go to another part of London. But the second contract that we had, they just wanted too much, and it was just like, why are we doing this double when we already done taken care of it with one other contract that we have? So we just might as well just carry our asses over there, and y'all just keep the transportation, and we giving y'all a cheaper fee because we're already in London. So it's like,
that's crazy, bro. That's international.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, it was a shocking situation because I had did a lot of people know I did North Carolina versus VA Twerk Fest. I started that shit. Started with my niggas Ronnie Montana, goddamn in North Carolina, and Slut for Shiggy. I did that shit in North Carolina. Then I was supposed to bring it back to the 757. But I wanted to keep it, because I started as 18 plus. So I wanted to keep it as that, but because of a lot of clubs was going strictly 21, I wasn't able to get it how I wanted. And then on top of that, I kind of really wanted to stray away from 18 plus because I'm older now, so it was like,
you bringing them in and you gotta monitor them, and it I
just
get that.
Too much. I don't want to deal with that no more. No disrespect to the younger crowd. Like, I love them because I fought for them. I got them in the clubs that they really should have never been in. I done work shit out with different club members, so you feel me? I always gonna have love for the 18 plus. But once you just get older, you kind of gotta let the younger people have it. That's all. Ain't nothing to it.
Y'all got to figure it out like we had to figure it out.
Yeah, like no bullshit, because I ain't had no teacher, bro. I took a lot of fucking L's, bro. I took a lot of L's before I really, like, started making a bag in this promoting shit. But back to the, because we did steer off a little bit. But when it comes to management, you got to make sure, like, your artists and shit is good. You got to make sure that they got what you need. You got what you need. Because at the end of the day, here go another gem. You always want your client to pay for everything. You don't want to come out your pocket for a lot of stuff.
Shout out to Limelight in Atlanta. And I'm saying this, shout out to Stephanie, shout out to Alexis. And I'm saying this because
Talk to me.
they had a bunch of artists developing in Virginia. We moved around a lot, and I can name a whole lot, and I'm not even gonna put some. Fuck it, I will. I mean, you had Feli the God, you had myself, you had Jada, you had Brick Boy, you had who else? What's the dude's name? I'm forgetting. You had a bunch of artists under one belt. We were all under one management, and some of us, even myself, like getting used to a manager telling you how to handle situations, or having other people in your ear trying to convince you to get out of another situation. Like, managing is very, very, very hard, and sometimes you got to get out of your own self and let them do what they want to do. Because I will say, Stephanie and Alexis, shout out to y'all two ladies. They put money into their artists. Like, they put,
You got to,
you know, with the Dolphs, and like me personally, one of my first songs that I ever made that did numbers, I had a QC engineer do my shit.
Okay.
Would I be able to afford the studio session with him without them? Fuck no. Would he even probably give me a chime a day? Fuck no. But they put me in big rooms. And well, really, technically, this is why I started. One of the reasons why I started the No.Limit podcast, because I've been in these rooms with these big people. I've been in there when they tell you this is what you need to work on. And so I wanted to give artists or just business people as a whole a reality check where it's not what you think it is. Like, you gonna lose a lot of money, and you gonna work your ass off 24/7. And when soon as you stop working, they stop working, and everything dries up. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give shout outs to managers because they do a whole lot. But I like what you said. Had an artist pay, because boy.
Cause you gotta let your clients pay for your artists, pay for everything. Like, prime example, like, say for instance you want to book Ace for a situation, right? Normally, I charge, depending on how long you want, 4 hours, charging five. You know, to come from Richmond to here, charging $500-$600. Just because I gotta pay for the travel. And I gotta pay for his security to come down here. Now, mind you, granted, I have a contract with security companies and sports vans and sprinters and shit like that. So, you know, I get them at a reasonable price. But once again, it's all about who you know. That's another thing a lot of people don't understand too. It's not about it's not about what you know. It's about who you know at the end of the day.
Trust me, believe this like, again, this right here started from who you know. Like, getting these prices for these suites that we got is by who you know. Me and D-Lo even getting our name out there, because like I said, I've been here since 2015. All I knew was the military. When I got out the military, I didn't know the entertainment world. I didn't know what was popping, what was not. It took us to go outside to Good Society events, Prime Records events.
Hell yeah, shout out to them.
You know what I'm saying? Sticky events with Sober the DJ, and you know what I'm saying? It took us to, like, hey, this is us. And even then they were like, okay, y'all knew, like, get your weight up and then we'll talk. Now, this year, 2024 is when, and this started probably in late 2022, early 2023.
Okay.
And just now, it took a whole year and a half for people to be like, okay, we see you. All right,
I know who you are.
You know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
But it took a minute, and you know what I'm saying?
But like I say, it's that hard work, because a lot of people didn't. When I dropped that article, a lot of people didn't know I was doing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Without posting on social media, I was having articles written out the ass. I still got like 3 articles that's get ready to drop. You feel me? And one of them was hip hop. You know, what's that shit? Hot now new hip hop shit. That blog. That shit get ready to drop in a little bit. I just had my first one drop on my birthday. You know, a couple weeks. I think I did it a couple weeks before my birthday. I went on and dropped it early. But a lot of motherfuckers was looking at me like, damn, Tevoo, like you really did all this shit. I'm like, I have done a lot of shit for the city, but I don't put my name on it because I'm not a person to brag.
Mm-hmm.
I do what I do because I love y'all. And I want y'all to enjoy yourselves. Like Lil Meech, Rick Ross, The Legend, The Mogul. Yeah, I bought on the Broadway with me and a couple of my other partners.
Damn. Okay then.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I bought Lil Meech out here with me and a couple of my partners. Same niggas that I worked with for Rick Ross. We bought Meech out here. Then me and shout out to VA Booking. You know what I'm saying? We ended up doing Boogie.
Damn. Okay.
Got down. Then me and with me and a couple of nonprofit organization companies. We did like a little concert tour with Jay Fizzle with PRE with Young Dolph label. You know, RP my dog Young Dolph. We did a little tour with Jay Fizzle and a lot of his artists. I ended up going to DC and doing a little shit after party for Jay Fizzle and Key Glock. And
That's the guys.
like it's
Trust me, Lee, I understand exactly where you're coming from right now.
It's amazing though when you be able to do stuff like that. But I will say this because, like you said, you are a married man, and when you in this field, it's you gotta have a strong woman beside.
I wouldn't even say a strong woman. It's
You need a strong
one. You have to have an understanding woman for one, and then two, your self-control has to be through the roof. Like, you gotta realize that they see the cameras, they see the lights, they see who you're around, they see the connections. So for some reason, females, that shit, it's just like a reservoir to them. They just automatically like, oh yeah, if I get in tune with them, we good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But yeah, it's hard. It is hard out here, and some niggas like, they exploit that shit. Like, they exploit it to the point where I'm gonna use it to my advantage. These bitches is goofy. I'm gonna get what I want. And
trust me, I've done it a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? I haven't done it like the whole years that I was doing, the years I was promoting. But you know what I'm saying? We all know had our shortcomings and our fall-ins. You know, like I said, I've done it a couple of times just to kind of see what it was about. Because I was never that individual. But, you know, niggas that I was fucking with, I'm like, they doing it and they making it seem so easy and fun. So I'm like, fuck it. Why not try it just to see what the fuck it's about? And if I fuck with it, I fuck with it. If I don't, I don't.
Nah, shit, I always been a hoe. And I'm trying to control my shit. I ain't gonna hold you though. I'm trying to control this. I'm trying to become a better man.
It's hard though. It's very hard, and I will say that even because a lot of people do know who my shorty was at the time, you know, and which is, you know, still a person I still care about and still rock with to this day. You know, that's always gonna be my dog, my ace. You feel me? But it's hard when I guess you could say when you don't want to try to tell your bitch everything because you don't want to fuck up what y'all got going on, and then you don't want to fuck up your business. But it's like when your bitch figure out what the fuck going on, it's like, and then it's like all hell break loose. So you be like, damn, like,
bro, I didn't had it. I put this on everything I love, bro. I didn't had mine. I had a shorty up here, did an interview with her. This is like in season 2
type shit.
And she go through cause she know my type.
Mm-hmm.
So she go through the Cash App, put the number from the phone in the Cash App and go, yo, ain't this the shorty? Cause at one point in time she was editing my thumbnails and shit. She was like, ain't this the shorty that you had on the show? And she read the text message. She's like, oh, this what it is? And but as the older you get, I don't throw it in her face like, oh yeah, I did this and got away with it. It's just one of those things where I'm just like, yo, you knew how I was in the beginning. I'm trying to get out of it, but at the same time, I haven't changed. I didn't give you, when we first met, I didn't give you, oh yeah, I'm a knight in shining armor, I do everything right. You knew who I was
before you got with me type shit.
And now that I'm seriously in the entertainment business and I'm really trying to pursue this, yes, I need to have more self-control. Yes, I'm working on it, but just understand, I'm around it, and it is what it is.
Hell yeah.
And it takes a minute. You know what I'm saying?
It do. And that's another thing, too, females got to learn. You can't force a man out of the situation. You got to let the man naturally get out of the situation. Because I personally feel as though that even, you know, hearing a lot of people's situations, even with some of the situations I've been through. Goddamn, it's like a lot of females is like it's either their way or the highway. But as a female, I firstly feel as though you can't. I know a lot of females about to get on me because I say this, right? But this is just me. I just feel as though like a lot of females need to understand that as a man, if you force us out of shit, we just gonna work 10 times harder.
Yeah, the temptation is bigger to go back into it.
Exactly. Like let us fall out of it, cause you could tell us all day long, hey, I want you to stop doing this, or I want you to pursue this, is that, and the third. Okay, us niggas, we hear you. we process what the fuck you telling us,
and we want to do right.
We want to do right. We want to do it, but
things happen.
Like,
and I used to tell my BM all the time. I'd be like, yo, cause me and her, cause like I said, we grew up as teenagers into adults.
Correct.
And so at one point in time, you know, she hit me with this, you know, you're daddying me, or you doing this and this and this, and I was just like, you know what? You're right. And like, she gave me a thought process, and now she hates it because I hit her with this shit all the time. I'm like, yo, we do not belong to each other. You are not my property, and I'm not your property. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's a respect thing and it's a moral thing. But if you want to go out here and start popping your pussy for the next nigga, I can't stop you. And I'm not the type to beat your ass. So if you was going to do it, you going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I tell her the same thing. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it. But I got enough respect to be like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Because at the end of the day, bitches know where home at. Just like us niggas know where home at.
Yeah.
It's a win-win situation. But it's all, but like I say, like you say, we in this business, so there's a lot of temptation for us than it probably would be for our baby mama.
You know what gets me fucked up, bro? I put through everything. I kid you not. Every female I done been with or dealt with, I tell them, be like, look, this is my situation. This is what I got going on. Mm-hmm. And this is why I feel like dudes, we do it for, I don't know, we do it for the ass. If a female be like, oh, I got a nigga at home, I don't care. Yeah. But like a female, when they find that out and then they cool with it, like they like, oh, you honest. They like the honesty. And so that, I don't know if it turn them on or whatever, but you could tell them like, I got a family, I got kids, I live with BM and shit like this. They be like, like they see it as a challenge to take you away from what you got currently. They be like, I'm gonna take this nigga away.
But it's the contradictory too to that, because it's
crazy.
Like say for instance, I don't fuck with my baby mama, right? Right, but I know my baby mama gonna see this, but I still fuck with my baby mama. I don't hear goddamn come in my phone tomorrow. You don't fuck with me. No, I fuck with you, but I'm just saying, like let's say for example, I don't fuck with you. Yeah. Goddamn, and let's say another nigga wanna come in and try to shoot his shot at my baby mama. Cool, but here's the thing though. Why would you, if I already had a problem with my baby mama and I'm already going through the bullshit with my baby mama, why would you want to deal with my baby mama bullshit? When you think you can change the bullshit that I'm going through?
Yeah, I tell them all the time, she polypolar as fuck. Go ahead, take it. Go ahead.
You gonna bring her back. You gonna bring her back though.
And at that point, it is non-invalid. Your receipt does not count. You gotta keep that shit. Nah, fuck that.
God, you gotta keep that shit.
You gotta keep it. I ain't with it. But nah, bro, it's a lot. I think we digging ourselves in the hole.
Yeah, hole right now.
So what I'm gonna do?
Yeah,
what I'm gonna do?
Go to cut this off right now. We go before we got there and get in trouble.
Exactly. So tell the world. I already know you showed me some things on the show that we not gonna speak about. That you got some things in the work.
For sure.
You got a couple artists out here that are doing big things. Tell the people where to find you. Tell them if you have another event going on. If you know what I'm saying.
Shit, right now, man. You feel me? Just follow me at og.tevoo, og.tevoo. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all need like consultations and shit like that, right now I'm kind of doing them for free. You feel me? Cause I want to get back to my city. It's only for a certain time. You know, it ain't no time frame on shit when I do shit like this. You feel me? I just like to get back to my city and get them a eye opener, because with me being in these rooms with these A&Rs and stuff with the music industry and with the CEO actually of a music label, and you hear the things that they saying, it makes you look at shit differently when you get in the booth of yourself with your artist. It's just like, all right, let me think about what the fuck he done told me. And then it's also about your engineer. You know what I'm saying? Because I got celebrity engineers that niggas can use. You feel me? Because I work with them all the time. I got little situations, you know, like Mercy Beats and London on the Track. I got a couple of them niggas that I'm cool with through other people that, you know, I can make some shit shake for motherfuckers. You feel me? at a reasonable price, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, of course, it come with a price.
It come with that paper. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it ain't gonna be like no dumbass high price that they would give to like 2 Chainz or them like that, because the company that I'm gonna be working with soon, and I can't really say no names because it's contract in process, is that I'm trying to make it to where it's independent artists can use celebrity engineers to make their music better.
Okay.
So like if they feel like they like, say if they got like a feature with a big celebrity or something like, or up and coming celebrity, they can sit and, you know, let's say if they don't want to use their normal engineer, they mix and master, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can go through my through my program and shit, and you know, of course, pay a little fee. Well, how we gonna probably set it up is where, like pretty much how college and shit do, you know, based off of certain criteria, shit like that. And I'm gonna have it set up to where it's gonna be like part of the nonprofit organization that we're working with now, trying to get licensed and everything. And we're gonna be able to get some funds and do like fundraisers and stuff like that to have, so that way we can help pay the, you know, the artist or the celebrity or the mixer and master, whoever, you know, to come in and do what the fuck they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my peoples, you know, they get shit turned over within a week or so, sometimes 3 days, probably less.
So we got a lot of things expected from you, man. And
but you know, it's always it takes time in doing shit like this, you know.
And you gave me a bigger perspective of what goes in and out of clubs and dealing with artists and stuff like that, because some of the stuff you were telling me, bro, I'm so surprised. And I hope that before you decide to retire, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna convince him not to, but before you decide that you're about to retire and stuff like that, I want him back on the show. Okay. This is just part 1. Part 2, I want to get at least the people that you work with, a couple artists. I mean, we listened to one of your artists, one of their songs in the beginning of the episode. Yeah, so part 2.
Look out for him. He got, like, I haven't announced him yet, but he not from, the crazy thing is though, he's not from the U.S. though.
The person we listened to
is not from the U.S.
in the beginning of the show.
Mm-hmm. He's not from here, but
the same video that you sent me.
Yes, bro. Yes.
He's not from the U.S.
He's not from the U.S. He was born from overseas, but he was raised out here.
That's wild. Oh, see, this is why this is part 1. We about to cut this. We about to cut this off. Tell everybody bye.
I'm getting too much.
We gotta say this part 2.
We gotta do part 2 for this one.
Oh, for a fact.
I'm gonna have to bring some people up. I might have to bring Boo Man and I might have to bring somebody to your show, man, and get that shit jumping.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
For shit show. Appreciate everybody shouting in, man. Love y'all.
So till next time, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the best podcast on the East Coast. Tune in with your boy next time. Peace.